Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Money Chat with Afsat. So this video is one you've actually been waiting for. Since I shared on my platform a few days ago that I have relocated from Lagos to Morocco. I've been getting a lot of inquiries here and there. First of all, there are the people that want to know more about the school, and I'm going to give you an overview about that in the next few minutes. And then aside that, a lot of people are actually also interested about the financial and non-financial implication that it cost me to get here. And as your money woman, definitely I'm going to bring that for you. So you're going to be learning about this information in the next few minutes. So you might want to grab a popcorn because it could be a bit long. So the honest truth is, it wasn't really an easy journey for me. Like I shared in my last episode, I spoke about how I relocated from Kano to Lagos. And then now the following year, I'm doing from Lagos to Morocco. So this is me moving out of my comfort zone every time. I like taking risks. Yes, you should know that by now. And that's it. If you want to get to your financial goals, you need to be more bold. That is what Money Chat with Afsat is here to promote. So it wasn't an easy journey for me. It wasn't an easy decision for me to make instead, rather. So I actually got to know about the school UM6B. I'm going to provide the name of the school at the down later. So you check it. You can check about the school on their website as well. So I got to know about the school through a friend, and I'm going to give him a shout out. Shout out to Olubide. He encouraged me, was like, Afsat, give it a shot now. At some point, I didn't even want to because there was some information they needed, and I was like, God, now Nigeria, to go and get your transcript, to get this one and that one. I was like, But I was like, Afsat, make sure you apply for it. I am there, and I can tell you that the stress to get there is going to be worth it at the end of the day, and is actually worth it. Can you see the background? It is worth it. So yes, he encouraged me to apply for it, and it started in March. Can you believe March till September? I was in the application process. And the honest truth was, when I started, I won't really say I was all in. I was just like, okay, give it a shot. Because prior to now, the idea was, okay, do I want to go abroad? Do I want to school abroad? Do I want to jackpot? I'm not really sure I fancied that idea. But I was like, even though I'm going to do that, maybe for a short period, I like time bound. I'm going to do something for a year, 2 years. I know that, after that, I can do something else. So I don't just want to take a bold decision of traveling to maybe UK and Canada and then no, I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do was to take my time to get to understand the decision I want to make. I think at most what I wanted to do this year was maybe write my IELTS towards September, October. So I didn't really see myself actually traveling. But see me here, I am in Morocco. And a lot of financial decision and discipline was actually what made this happen. For instance, at the beginning of the year, I said I was going to do a road to 1 million naira challenge. Did I complete that challenge? No. But did the challenge help me? Yes, it did. Because as of January, February, March, I had already started saving some money that was like, I'm not so sure what I want to use that money for yet, but it was going to be there for when I need it. And that money came in handy. So I started the application process in March, April, May. Like I did interviews because I applied to more than one course. I did series of interviews, and then I applied for the scholarship. And then at some point, I think the first time that started becoming real was when they shortlisted me for interview. And then I did the interview, and it was so interactive. Like within, I think, 10 minutes, we were done. We were literally just smiling. And I was like, okay, this is a good sign. To be very honest, that was when I started praying about it. I was like, okay, this is a good sign. I think I would like for it to click. And it did click, I think around August, if I'm not mistaken. That was when I knew that, okay, where is the money? And the thing is, it's actually a fully funded scholarship, but they didn't sponsor my flight ticket. And flight ticket is very, very expensive. See, I even wrote a breakdown about some of the financial implications. We're going to get to that part. So it was going to cost me money. I heard about that, and I was like, okay, let me start. I have money. Although the money I was saving at that point was going to cover for my rent, my apartment in Lagos, my rent and other things. In fact, as at March, that was when the idea of Money Chat with Afsat I got that inspiration to do that. I even took out a loan to get most of my gadgets that I was using. So I had outstanding loan that I needed to clear, and then I wanted to travel. Like so many responsibilities, all in one. It was like clashing at the same time. So, but trust me, you're budgeting, madam. I had to calm down, breathe in, breathe out. I was like, Afsat, if it clicks, you're going to go for it. And then I started analyzing, prioritizing my expenses. Oh, you're going to sort this first. For instance, now the first thing I did was to get a laptop. That was like the first thing. I did that like 3 months before because I know if this happen, you have to return Sterling's system to them. So you need a laptop. So the first thing I did was to get a laptop. After that, I started doing some analysis. I say, okay, how am I going to get this? How am I going to get that? How am I going to prioritize my expenses? It cost a lot. In fact, let me give you this is a breakdown I have here. For instance, transportation related cost was about 600K. My flight was, I think, 510 if I'm not mistaken, for just to get to Morocco. It wasn't funny. And I have to even use a connecting flight. It wasn't straight. I had to go through, I first stopped at Cairo, then from Cairo to Casa. It was not funny, but I had to do that because that was the most affordable flight ticket for me. But that was not all. When I needed to apply for my visa, I also had to travel to Abuja. I have to leave Lagos to Abuja, Abuja to Lagos, and all through was flight. Flight was around 50, what is 50? I think 60K there about that time. It wasn't funny, but I had support systems that came through for me, especially when I was traveling for my visa. And it was sponsored. Anyways, my transportation cost around 600,000. A loan, I had to pay my outstanding loan. In fact, it was when I got here that after we did our check and balances, and then I was like, you know what, let me clear this. I cleared it. I said, I'd rather not have any money than have outstanding loan, because this was for the first time this year, that was when I took out a loan and I had to prioritize it. I was like, no, I'd rather start another saving, clear that loan before doing anything, because right now I am literally a jobless girl. So why should I have more loan? How am I going to pay for it? So I cleared that immediately. So that was part of the expenses I incurred. Now for the documentation process, there are a lot of documents you get, affidavit this, affidavit that, you apply for transcript, apply for everything. It cost me no less than 150K, and that's including passport. Passport showed me shaggy. I applied for passport in March with the intention that I need my passport. I would like to write CFA exams. CFA exams, you need passport. That was what I was getting my passport for, to be very honest. It was God that knew that passport, I was going to use it to travel 1 week after getting it. If anyone told me that was going to happen before that, I would have denied it. But it took a lot of time. From March that I applied till 2 weeks before I traveled, or 3 weeks before I traveled, that was when I was able to get my passport. And it cost me at least 65K. Something you can get for, is it 30K or so, depending on the location. Mine was expensive. And my laptop, I've made sure that. And then clothing, trust your baby girl and clothes. Do you know people were packing food stuff? Afsat went with clothes. Shada was there to help me sew most of materials. I came with gowns. I said, no, baby girl, I'm a baby girl for life. I came with clothes. That was literally what I was spending all my money on. I got bag. In fact, at the end of the day, the traveling bag that I used, it broke. Like the trolley, everything, the leg is broken. I really have to replace that. So those are some of the financial related costs to get here. That's over $1 million, like 1.5, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't easy, but like I said, I had some support system. They helped me. They came through for me financially and non-financially. So it was a very stressful process, the back and forth, the waiting. I've never really waited as much as I did this year. The anxiety, I'll be like, is it coming? Let me know. Let me decide quick, because I don't like when my decision is dependent on somebody. Like, I'm waiting to see, am I getting the admission or am I not getting it? Let me know. Let me move on with my life. But I waited and waited, and it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, but I had to wait. And then thankfully it came through, and I was like, okay, you need to make the decision. Now, this is the decision part. How did I make that decision? It wasn't funny. I needed to weigh my options. But if you know me now, you understand that it's not just about the finances. It's not just about the money to me. It's about having a life and work balance. Should I put it that way? It was about not just about making the money. I need to be satisfied. I need work-life balance. I need to be able to think. I need to be able to do things that I want to do. And Money Chat with Afsat is just evolving. I needed time for Money Chat with Afsat. And I was like, okay, I think this decision is going to give me more time that I need. Did it give me? I'm still working on that. I did not know that the process is going to be as rigorous as it is currently. But I'm finding time. For instance, I'm making this video now. I am finding time to fit in money chat with Afsat. Also, work related, I still wanted to figure out, okay, what other aspect of accounting and finance do I want? There's a lot in accounting and finance. Let me not just trick my head in one place and just continue. Let me, to increase my chances of getting better roles, good paying roles, then I needed to add more certification, more exposure. For instance, where I am here, they speak a lot of language. They speak French, they speak Arabic, some even speak Spanish. So your baby girl is already learning how to speak French. Yes. Should I think I should drop a line for you guys. Oh, okay, now I can't find my French skills again. It has disappeared. Okay, we can start with bonjour. I'm actually putting these ways. It's morning. Bonjour, ça va? Je m'appelle Asa, je suis étudiante. So you see, your baby girl is catching it. So there's exposure. There's a lot of things. Like my friend, he told me, Afsat, you like making videos. There's a lot of locations. You have time exposure. In just 2 months, I've done a lot of presentation. Is bringing me out, is enhancing my public speaking traits. There is gym subscription. I don't need to pay for gym subscription again. In fact, I'm releasing a video soon on my Instagram. You see it. The environment is very, very beautiful. There is swimming pool. Right now, I'm just trying to get my swimming wears. I am joining swimming classes. If I'm in Nigeria, or should I say if I'm in Lagos doing that, I have to find money for that. So am I getting money? Not really. I'm just getting stipend for feeding, yes. But I have my accommodation covered. I have my gym subscription. I have a lot of things that I am getting, and I weigh that option and I'm like, okay, less money, less expenses, or more money, more expenses. And yes, I picked the other one. Less money, less expenses. Yes, you have to be very strategic at each stage you are. You have to be very strategic. And at this point, this option makes much sense for me. It's just like somebody is taking care of your responsibility and you're exploring, you're getting to unleash yourself. If you can find this kind of opportunity, I think you should go for it. I'm not going to advise you to maybe join the bandwagon, go to UK, Canada with loan. You go and collect a lot of base because you want to go there. At the end of the day, you go there, you're looking for a job. There is no time. For instance, I had that faint idea of it, like, oh, I will get gigs and all of that. There is no time. The only time I have now is for money chat with Afsat, to be very honest. So imagine I am here without sponsoring myself. I will be thinking I'm not going to be mentally stable and mentally balanced. Like, it's not going to make any sense. So if you want to go outside, it should be a scholarship, please. Try as much as possible to make sure somebody is going to be helping you. It is not an easy choice. For instance, I've chatted with few friends and they're like, it is difficult, it is this, it is that. And these countries we are prone to going to, they are coming up with different laws every day. Some are saying, in UK, for instance, I saw they said they will start putting a minimum grade that you're supposed to get. And most people are doing below that. Why? Because they are working, finding money, and then schooling. It's a lot. It's not just about living where you are. What you're going to face there, you need to be prepared for it. You need to be strategic about it. It's not easy. You don't want to be doing so many menial jobs while you are studying. But like I said, it's your purpose, it's your goal. If it's jackpot, you just want to jackpot by any means, just still be reasonable and strategic about it. For me, it's not just about jackpot. I've always loved the idea of visiting African countries. Morocco has always topped the list. I want to go to class, stress my brain, and then during vacation, I can just go to one of the states. I'm looking forward to do that. Stay tuned. You're going to see my vacation episodes. Yes, I'm going to Okay, let me not tell you guys where I'm going to. But then there's the opportunity of what? Schooling and exploring. You get to meet people, you get to relate with people. For instance, now being here, I get to meet a lot of Africans in the same space. My video producer right now is from Ghana. Yes. Like, I've been in Nigeria, but I don't think I don't have any Ghana friend. I never had a Ghanaian friend. I've always loved Rwanda. I've not been in Rwanda, but I have a classmate that is from Rwanda. I've met people from Guinea, Kenya, Senegal. Like, all of this happened just because I took this leave. I took this opportunity. It's exposing me. If, for instance, I want to wake up tomorrow and go to Ghana, I have a friend that can tell me about the culture before I get there, or can even help me find accommodation before I get there. Like, this gives me an opportunity to network with these people before even going to their places. And then career prospect, I really believe it is huge. Just within 3 weeks, I've had meet and greet sessions with people from big companies, the like of MasterCard, McKinsey. I've met their officials. Like, I see people from McKinsey telling me, oh, apply for our job. This is the role. This is what you should expect. And I'm like, oh, interesting. So I can get to see you guys this close. Like CEOs from companies coming here. We're having sessions to them. Like, there's room for internship later on. And they're not just telling you to go and find where to get an internship. They are bringing people here to come and showcase themselves to you. So it's like a bargaining. It's a two-way thing. I sell myself. They sell themselves. They are bringing me closer, and now it's left for me to grab it with my two hands. So, was I strategic about the decision I made? I believe I was, because it's getting me closer to places I want, to the things I want. Am I making money right now? Not really, but is my essentials being covered? Is it sorted? Yes, it is. And to me, that is a win. So the thing about, like I said earlier, the thing about moving from where you are to somewhere else, you need to be very strategic about it. Don't just follow the bandwagon. Think. For instance, now this is December. December is the right time for you to make New Year goals. If you want to jackpot, start analyzing how you're going to do it. In fact, most times it doesn't have to be the country you're targeting first. You could go through elsewhere. I know some of my colleagues that are currently in Kenya doing a master's degree. Yes, that might not be their final destination, but being in Kenya, in fact, they can even rethink their choices. Oh, I think I've had another experience. Let me go back to Nigeria. Let me do this. So think of why you are doing it. Even the jackpot that you are doing, think of why you are doing it. Am I homesick? I am very, very homesick. I can't believe it. You know how much I love being in Lagos in December. I'm supposed to be in Adekule's concert. I can't believe I'm watching it through my timeline. Like, it's not funny. It's not easy. No amala, yeah. So far, no amala. Like, it's a lot. But what is helping me is the fact that I know that, okay, next year I can go home if I want. I just need to be strategic about it. Or worst case scenario, 1 year time, 2 year time, I can go home. Like, the fact that I have a timeline that I'm working with, it helps me absorb it. But if, let's say, I just move to Canada straight up and I don't know when next I'm going to Nigeria, I think it will be very, very difficult for me to hold it. I don't have people in that place that I can rely on. I don't have friends there and all of that. So this is me taking a risk, but strategic about it. I know that, okay, I still feel closer. Maybe because I'm within the continent, I still feel closer. I can absorb it. So even though you're going to take risk, be very calculative about it. Make sure the benefit outweighs the cost you're going to do, especially taking up loan, entering into debt, or not being there and then all the money you're making, you're sending it back to Nigeria, sending everything. Are you living for yourself, or are you living for, I don't know, every other thing? So you need your sanity, your mental well-being is very, very important. I prioritize that a lot. I want that. I want to be making the money and I want to be enjoying my life too. So these are the factors that made me make this decision. So you should stay tuned on my LinkedIn, because I'm going to be dropping more about the school so you can know when the application process will be out. I am more than ready to guide other people to be here, because if those before me did not present me to that opportunity or make me know about the opportunity, I'm not going to be here. So now that I'm here, I want to do the same thing. So I'm going to be there when it's time. I'm going to be able to guide people that are interested. There are undergraduate opportunities, postgraduate opportunities, and it is open to everybody as long as you have your good result and you're ready and willing to. If you can sell yourself during the interview, the test, prepare for it, then you can do it. So on my LinkedIn, I'm going to share more details about the scholarship opportunity, so you can take note of that. I think I have practically said everything that I want to say. I've divulged a lot of personal information, but then that's about one thing about Money Chat with Afsat. I am you guys prototype. Yes, I'll be using myself to test run everything for us and to tell you that as far as you can conceive that idea, then it is very, very possible. You just need to take baby steps from where you are to where you are. Keep keep doing something, keep putting inputs. I can't tell since I woke up that day and said, okay, I think I want to go outside of my comfort zone. Now, see, I've gone one, two, and I believe there's so many more opportunities coming. And that's the thing. So I am here to make you understand that it is very, very possible. It is attainable. We can have discussions. In fact, I think next week I'm going to drop a link for financial one-on-one financial clarity sessions. It is free. 30 minutes conversation. We can talk. We can come up with a new year resolution for you. We can come up with a budget for you. As far as you want me to help, I am more than willing and ready to give you my time, give you my attention, and then make sure, because it's not just about me, it's about us. This is a community of people that want to be financially stable, that want to be better than where they were before. So that's the goal, that's the idea. So please stay tuned to all of the tips I am providing. I think my next video, I should be doing a 2023 in review, and probably my 2024 goals too. So because I want you to have that as well. So I hope you did enjoy this session. I hope you liked it, and I hope you picked down some financial nuggets from it. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, drop a comment, like this video, and share with your friends, even your enemies if you want. Please share. All right, guys, take care.